Hello YouTube, welcome to the dojo. You're here with Samurai Man, and today we have, so far, nothing, and there's a reason for that. So, I got something mighty big in the mail a couple weeks ago, if you don't remember, and he goes by the name of Fortress Maximus, and he is a behemoth. He is beautiful. He is one of my two biggest figures I own, next to my Metroplex figure, and I'm still moving things around just so I can put them together. I want them sitting next to each other. And they look that way they'll look fantastic together. But anyways, before we get there, let's start with something. I want to start at the small and work our way up to the top of that guy. So, starting with these guys. Gasket and Grommet. I'm going to assume he's Grommet and he's Gasket. I really don't know. But the fact that I found out those names, hey, that's something. So you can see, very nicely done. 1986, toys. What do you expect? It's a brick. It's a brick, doesn't do nothing. It's brick. It does nothing. It's got some wheels. It's got 3 wheels. Those. Okay. Stickers are nice though. I will say the stickers add a lot. Before, when he was just one blue chunk, I was just like, ooh boy, that's not much. But then I put on these tread stickers and they look cool. I do wish there's a little more going on here, but whatever. It's 1986. What are you gonna do? And then here we have I'm assuming again Gasket. I'm gonna assume. He's decent looking, alright. He's not too bad, pretty cool. Kind of like one of those lunar moon vehicles, dune buggy things, This one rolls a lot better, as you can see. Very nice. I do like the lasers on top. That adds a little something to it. Just pew, 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 pew. So that's cool. What I really like is you can transform them. Combine. Take these arms, obviously, just split them apart. I don't need to explain anything. You can see it's very easy. Take this guy. Done. Now we have what I believe is Cog. This guy is Cog. And again, doesn't look too bad. He could just use a visor stick or something. So there's Cog. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to switch his arms around. And there's a reason why I'm switching his arms around. Because now, doing this, we use more stickers. Yay! Now, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we already have Cogs. I'm not that little angry guy, the short angry guy. Yeah, the red and blue angry guy. I'm not that guy. But it doesn't matter. I don't know. Maybe he's not Cog. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Wikipedia isn't actually all facts. It's a possibility, Slight possibility, but definitely a possibility. But it doesn't matter. I still think he doesn't look too bad. It's a nice little something extra to go with the set, just because the set is... Fortress Maximus is a really awesome robot, but he's an even better playset. So it's nice that they give you, 2 little cool vehicle playsets just to start off with if you don't have any. Like, I don't have any G1 figures except for the cassette bots. Or cons, I guess. But, I'm working on it. I'm planning on getting some more. I really want to get an Ultra Magnus. I passed up a chance for a G1 Ultra Magnus. Not a G1, but a reissue. But, I'm going to definitely try getting my hands on the I saw Ultra Magnus, Hot Rodimus, Astro Train, Sideswipe, the Soundwave. I had a bunch. They had a bunch, so I'll have my chance again. But for now, I got these guys, and I got my Legends class figures that work too. So there you go. And anyways, he comes with this little pistola, this little laser blaster. I do like 1980s sci-fi lasers. I don't know if I've ever said that. I don't think I've ever said that on this channel, but I do love them. Like, they just did a great job. Look at this. Look at the molding. These are probably better than some of the dinky laser guns we get with today's Transformers. Have you seen the War for Fall of Cybertron Jazz pistol? That's not even a pistol. It doesn't even have a barrel. It's like a pen tip with a handle. It's so bad, but this looks so cool. I love it. Take a look at that. Let's see if you can. Yeah, look at that detailing. Look at all that molding. It's just, I love it. Love 80s sci-fi blasters. Very cool. I can just fit it into, I'm going to call him Cogs, his hand. Oh no, his arm popped off. Yeah, that's the one downside. His arms do pop off pretty easy. And there you go. Just have him face it forward and blast. Just pew, pew, pew. I like it. I definitely think it's cool. So obviously for articulation, just the shoulders. And even then when you rotate them, they pop out just because they peg in. So it's a parts former with short articulation, and that's it. But not bad. I think this is a pretty nice little addition to the Fortress Maximus playset. So go ahead and let's assemble him. Leave him off the side. So next up we have this little headmaster known as Spike Wiki. Yes, Spike does become a headmaster in the Transformers Headmaster series, or at least the Japanese version, because I don't know if this was ever released in America. Now I think about it. Was it? Because all I can find is the Japanese version. I can't find the American version, so you guys let me know. Is this in America? I don't even know. I'm not that old. Sorry, guys. I'll let you guys down, but whatever. There's his head right there. You can totally see the face. But whatever. Shoulders, you can bring them up. Yay! Thighs, you can bring them up. And the knees go with it. It is all just one giant piece. They do not separate. But that is just 80s toys. What are you going to do? Look at that six-pack, man. Look at that. This guy's ripped. This guy's freaking deadlifting every day, man. And they give him some nice silver paint on his face, which is pretty nice, I have to say. I wouldn't expect that, considering, I mean, this face only got 2 yellow eyes. But this face got a nice silver bit, so I'll take it. As you can see, the basic coloring for 4 Max is silver. I mean, not silver, but gray and blue. So you're going to get a lot of that in this set. Now here we have Cerebros, the headless robot. And before we go any further, I just want to say, this is pretty embarrassing, honestly, on my part. But this Autobot logo is very upside down. Yes. Now, here's the thing. In the instructions have you putting in the stickers when he's in Headmaster mode. And he's all folded up like this. And the instructions have all the stickers as big red squares. That's it. There's no details in them all. They said this red square with this number goes here. So, in the instructions, he's facing like this. And so it just says, put the sticker here. So I did. And at that point, this was right side up. But then I turned him into his robot mode later when I was messing with him, and I was like, ah, crap. So now he's got an upside down Autobot logo, and it looks stupid. But there's nothing I can do about that. Sticker's already on. What do you want me to do? So all I can do is live with it and move on from there. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and take our little Spike. Fold them up. Yeah, just fold them up at the knees pretty much. That's it. Done. We're done. And just insert them into this head slot. You want to get these 3 prongs here all lined up, because guess what? It's got a feature. If I can get it, it's really tough, actually. Yeah. Totally didn't see it activate, but if you pull down this panel, oh, there's his power. Oh, see, look at that. His power is just... Yeah, that was the thing about Headmasters in the 80s. They had that special feature where you push the head in, you got speed, strength, and intelligence. And Cerebros is just maxed out on all of them. His power levels are ridiculous. So yeah, pretty cool. That was the gimmick of the time. So, articulation, 360 at the shoulder. Wrist can fold in due to transformation. I don't know, I guess this counts. He's got a hinge at his torso. No head rotation, obviously. His thighs can go up pretty well, actually. You can get them all the way over there. No knee bends just because, again, articulation, but you can't bring the thighs out. But that's not bad. Plus, he comes with a cool amount of little gimmicks. Or not gimmicks, but cool little doodads. He got some doodads. So for his doodads, he comes with another, again, very cool looking 80s blaster. You know, sci-fi laser weapon. And oh yeah, really quickly, look at that backpack. Here's your big old backpack. He's going to school ready. So, just take his little blaster. Put in his big old hand. And there you go. Again, like the coloration, does match. So you can have him just blasting away at enemies. And give him this very black, no color, boring-ish kind of sword. And there you go. Looks cool. I like the sword. Just ready to... I mean, that's a big old broadsword. So it's ready to take on some cons. I tell you what. Scorponok, look out. 6-shot. Quadruple... Or not quadruple, what am I saying? Werewolf, coming for you, punk. But there it is. Yes, very cool Headmaster. This is already, what, figure number, we'll call it 3. We got this bad boy right here, number 1, and then we got number 2. Then we got the Headmaster 3. That's nice. We're already matching up. Barely even... I've not even gone on Fort Max yet, and he's already got all this stuff going on. So that's pretty awesome. So, for this, what we're about to do for the city mode is... I guess this is supposed to be a building or something, but you'll see it more once in city mode. But just for preparation, what you're going to want to do is fold up his legs like this. Fold up his arms. Fold in the wrist. And bring it back. Or bring it forward. So you're going to want this configuration like this. And I'll show you what it's going to do now. So we have 4 Max in his city mode, as you can see. And right now I'm going to go and freehand it just so you can get a good view of them. You can see everything, pieces of my room slowly showing. Just from the scale alone, look at these little guys over here that I showed earlier. And look at him. So it's a big old city. Very nice. I very much love this city. I love the burgundy they've added in. I love it. I love it. Very nice. This is awesome. If you hear lots of talking in the background, that's my parents and my neighbors. They are having a party outside. And I wasn't invited. But, really quickly, I'm going to zoom in. You can see that gray block with that red stick coming out. That's where Cerebros fits in. I don't know why they decided. I mean, storage maybe? Because he doesn't have a vehicle mode. So he's just a robot, a headmaster, and then a headmaster with a headmaster. I don't know. But yes, that's where he goes. You can put him in there. And I guess it looks like a building. I'll go ahead and do that right now and show you guys. So now I put Cerebros in his slot. And now, when you're transforming a transformer, there should be a goal. You should be saying, what am I trying to accomplish? What am I making? What am I creating? I don't know what I just created. I put a thing in a block. That's what I did. You can see it with everything else. And it does fill it out, I guess. I just don't know what I'm looking at. Is it a building? Is it a spaceship about to take off? What did I do? What did I create? But overall, I think it definitely looks great. This is a fantastic set. You can't say otherwise. Very nicely done. So you can see over here, we have this satellite thing piece that looks pretty cool. And here we have this little panel. You could slide it along. The back's kind of empty, but still a nice little feature. He's got like his rotating satellites, picking up transmissions from Autobots and all that. So that's, again, it's a playset. It's supposed to have these little nifty gimmicks and such. Here you can see in this shady alleyway, we got this ramp that leads somewhere magical. Looks like a bar maybe or something, some secret getaway where Autobots go in. You know, just get in there. Just chill. We're gonna lock up the door. Like, what's the password, punk? Yeah, I can't really get my fingers in there that well, but you can see. So there he is, ready to go. Coming on up. It's a little elevator. Goes on up. Rotate that piece around. Bring it as much as possible up. See this weird red piece I pointed out before? Whee! There he goes. And just so you can get a better view of it, there he goes off my table. Another neat little gimmick is you could put them on these pads they have on each side, as you see. And there's nothing really to force it out, but you can bring it out. And what you want to do is just bring it forward and just slide it. And then if this is down, he'll go down. But he's not on a table or anything, so I don't want to have him flying off again. But you get the idea. You come forward, you just go, and he goes. Off he goes. So cool, very nicely done. So taking a look at 4 Max from this angle now, you can see, just from the other side, there is a couple more gimmicks. Here we have this, I guess, stairway thing. If I can get it out. There we go. So it's got a nice little stairway. Open it up. And it's a prison. Doesn't do anything but hold captives. We just take our, well, we're going to call him a Decepticon for now. And lock him away. Goodbye. Off the Garrus 9 for you. And there we go. Locked him up. So it's a little something extra. Also, we have up here a helipad. That's kind of small, but hey, it's a helipad. Does nothing but sit there. Or if you want to make it like a gun station for these turrets. And then just like fire away. And there we have it. And then we also have here another, just a standby station. Again, just another ramp, just for whatever you feel like doing. Just, there's so many options. Every mode has a purpose. There you go. Now, finally, to get this guy into his spaceship mode, we're going to go ahead and fold this piece up here. Just to kind of get it out of the way. I'm going to fold this back up. Put that in. Flip everything back. Unfold this piece outward. You can see this hinge right here. Just bring it around. We'll fold up the gun. There's a certain way you're supposed to fold it up. There we go. There you go. Fold this back around. Kind of just sticks out the side. Nothing you can really do about it. Fold up this green piece. done. This is a little the more difficult part. What we want to do is pull out the leg. So you can see it comes upward and out. Alright, so we got like this big old piece jutting out this way. Now what we're going to do is rotate it like this. And again, these joints are really tight. And then fold it forward. Lastly, what we're going to do is fold out this foot piece. And there we go. So we're going to just pretty much do it on both sides. And we're going to have spaceship mode. Nothing really much changes, except for the fact that this foot's going to go down. And it's just all laying flat. Alright, so here we have him in his spaceship mode. As you can see, he looks pretty impressive. A lot of bulk to him. Very nice. Don't try flying around. It's going to be difficult. I'll tell you what right now. But yeah, as you can see, he's got all these cannons up there. He's got his knee cannons. He's got his thigh cannon. And if you want, all you have to do is open up the cockpit. We'll take a little spike with wiki. With wiki. With wiki. Are you with wiki? What a man. There we go. Man in the ship. Very cool. Again, highly recommend this figure if you love Transformers. Just in general. I mean, this is an awesome figure. Stickers are a bit troublesome. Some of mine are ripping and such just due to transformation. And pretty much that's it, actually. Transformation is really just taking a toll on the stickers. They did not, like, I did everything by the instructions. They did not think to include, like, the fact that transformation might bump into things. But, hey, I mean, what are you going to do, 80s? I blame everything on the 80s. Alright, so to transform this guy into his beefy robot mode, we're going to go ahead and fold up this piece here, this cannon. Just rotate it there for now. Oops, there we go. Fold down the knees just to get him out of the way. Fold up these feet pieces, just because he does need big old feet to stand. And there we have the feet done. And we're going to go ahead and take off these bits just to get him out of the way. And go ahead and back here, take off the satellite piece again, just another extra bit. Don't want it to get in the way. And we'll go ahead and pull out Spike again. They just don't need anything getting in the way of the transformation. Okay, whew. Now what we're going to do is we'll bring him up. Hear that? The gears are actually shifting here. Hear that noise? Dang, look at all this really quick. Beautiful, beautiful. If you can even see it. This molding up here. Oh, it's just at the bottom. It's just all at the bottom. Look at that. Look at this. You just don't always see molding like this. It's so nicely done. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Even some more city-styled stickers, which I really do like. They have stickers all over this guy. I love it. So here at the top, what we're going to do is fold this piece down. And then once more. There we go. Fold this piece up. So now we have the back pretty much done. So right now, Formax looks very dark and ominous. And what we're going to do is split up his, I guess, chest, waist. I don't even know if I can get it. It's very tightly in there. Bring it around. We'll bring down the shoulders as we do it just to give some room. No more. There we go. And it just locks in. So that's not going anywhere. Bring this one around. This one's a lot smaller, as you can see, so it doesn't have to do anything. There we go. Locks into place. Bring down the fist. Fold up this flap here. Bring it around. There we go. Again, bring down this whole segment. Fold up this flap. There she goes. Last but not least, we need our mighty Headmaster. And here it is. Ready to go. Headmaster. Form into Fortress Maximus. There we go. Make sure it's all folded up. Face reveal. Bring them up here. Make sure everything's tabbed in correctly at the head. There we go. Fly up here on top. You can reach. And it is very snug. There we go. Fortress Maximus complete. He's done. We did it, guys. Yeah. Now, time to show off all his lasers and missiles and so forth and such, because there's a lot. And I also forgot to fold down this panel. Now he's done. Beautiful. So, laser time. Fold up this, or unfold this panel on both sides. There we go. Cannons number 1 at the elbows. Done. Here at the wrists. You can see them. Very teeny tiny ones. Kind of need to like get in there and bring them out. These ones are hard to get just because they're very, you know, tightly. Not tightly, they're just like, when they were designing it, they put it like they just barely made it fit. That's what I'm trying to say. They barely got it to fit in there. So, turrets number 2, I guess. Knee cannons. Where would we be without knee cannons, really? Bring these up. Bring these up. And if you want, I guess these count as cannons. You can take your little gasket figure, grommet, gasket, cog, I don't know. Stick them in there. That's some more. It's storage, at least. So you can put them there. Very nice. And last but not least, as far as hidden cannons go, bring up the arm. Rotate this big mamma jamma. Rotate this out. It does rotate. Spins. I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but it does that. There we go. He is armed and ready. Just firing on all cylinders. Very nice. I love these cannons. These look awesome. These hip cannons. Very cool. They even make a mention of it in the comics when Trail Cutter's like, "Oh, that Fortress Maximus, it thinks it's so cool. He's got knee cannons. What a loser." He actually basically talks trash about him. Especially with the knee cannons. He's like, "Yeah, he thinks it's so cool with his knee cannons, aren't you?" And then he really eats his words later. But anyways, yeah, there he is, guys. Fortress Maximus, looking awesome. As you can see, there's a lot to him. It's not just a robot that turns into a city and a flying fortress. It is a playset. That's what it mostly is. It's mostly a playset. I mean, for articulation, he does, as you can see, have shoulder and ratchets. He does have elbow ratchets. There you go, 2 clicks. So that looks nice. Doesn't look too bad. He's like ready to do a punch or something. He does have wrist rotation. You can rotate him at the wrist. No knee bend, but he can bring his thighs outward just due to transformation. And then, again, here at the knee, you can fold it inward, but due to transformation. I just don't want to do it because it's really crazy. Nothing at the head, nothing at the waist, and that's about it. You can take this piece, open it up, and according to instructions, that's where your little spike with Wiki goes. There's nowhere to sit. It's a really big cavity, but he goes in there. If you want, he's got his gun. There we go. If you get the Warden, you get a better gun. I'm going to get Warden eventually. And last, but certainly not least, the Master Sword. You have to fold it in the wrist cannon away, though. And how does it go? There's a specific way this sword has to go, and I'm trying to remember it. Here it goes like this. There we go. Master Sword. There it is. And you can't even see it because it's so gosh darn tall. That's tall. Let's see if I can just try this. There you go. So yeah, that's a really, really long sword. You don't call it the Master Sword for nothing. Yeah, that's tight. That's really cool. I love that. You always have to have your Fort Max pose with the sword. And what I heard, at least when I read, Fort Max, the American version in the 1980s, didn't come with a Master Sword. I don't know why, because this is awesome. So, kudos to you, Takara, for giving me a Master Sword with my reissue. Love you guys. So anyways, guys, this has been Samurai Man. Don't forget to follow me on Tumblr at Mechation and Instagram at Mechas of Ironheart, where you can find all my purchases, what's coming out, what I plan to buy, who's making what. For various categories, and just, you know, if you're curious in figures and you want to buy something, follow me on those things and you'll always know what's coming out. Trust me, I got everything going on there. So if you're like, oh, are they gonna make this figure? Is this company making this guy? Just, you know, I'll let you know. I got it. As soon as it's out, I make sure it's up there. So anyways, guys, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. This has been Samurai Man. You all have a great day.